People of the good world, what's going on? Hello? Woo! What is this right here? Terrible. Hello everybody. I figured I'd get on here because I haven't been on my phone, or I've been on my phone, but I haven't been I sort of like deleted all my social media apps like for a while because I was just like, oh, like I was just so unproductive, dude. And like I think one of the problems is like when you feel unproductive, you go on the internet and see a bunch of people who look like they are being productive. So it was just like, so that's kind of why I got off here. But I was thinking, and I was like, dang, like, I want to check in on everybody and see if y'all are good. Yo, Forimondo, I just DM'd you, bro. But yeah, man, I've been off of Instagram. But guys, I just feel like I need to talk to y'all because like this last week or two, like I don't know if anyone else has had it, like this last like 2 weeks have been like so, I wouldn't say like, oh, like life sucks, life's so hard, but it's just like every day was just like a chore. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if y'all relate to this. I got up every day just like, oh, when you go to bed late because you don't want to wake up, and then like you wake up and then you're like, and I don't have school, so I don't have something that I have to be at. I don't know, man. It's just been a lot, and usually when I'm in those places is like I just have to do something to make myself feel like I'm doing something, like to make me feel like I'm being productive or that I have a purpose in this day or this week or this hour. And so I started giving myself a schedule, like low key. I woke up and I was like, okay, I go up, I cook for myself, I do all this, a shower, blah, blah, blah. But I noticed that a lot of time I would just either go to YouTube, go to Instagram, go to whatever to distract me. And then, that would be like take up the majority of my day. And then I'd either go bother my siblings or do something else. But I gave myself a rule that I have to record something before I can do any of that. So that was like a week ago. I've been recording every single day, and it's been like literally life-changing because like you get up and then you can go to bed at night being like, wow, I did something. I actually want to play y'all what I did today. It's a violin cover that I did today. It's not like a full cover, but I really like the Why Don't We song Gray, and I made this today, like tonight, like just now. Yeah, but I was just messing around. It's a little bit longer than that, but yeah, dude, I love that song, honestly. Other than that, I've been making some other stuff. I don't know if I want to drop it. I don't know, man. You late people that go into these lives, I might have a present for you one of these nights. So, yeah, I might have a present for y'all. For those of you late nighters. I'm not encouraging y'all to stay up late, but if you happen to be up late, everybody will get to experience, like, it doesn't matter if you're late, but if you get to, like, beat, anyways, shut up, Connor. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all. Because I know I've been feeling it. Man, Joe, I love you, man. I miss you too. J Hype, always a pleasure. But oh, dude, I wrote like probably my favorite new song recently. It's so good. Like I wrote this I wrote, oh my gosh, it's just so y'all know the remixes are coming back, and this next, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. It's different in like the best way. Like in this one, I'm not actually angry, so that's good. Man, it's a really cool side of me that I think you guys are gonna love. Yo, what's up, Jason? Jason, we got to get out there, man. These people want a show. We need, for y'all that don't know, Jason was our tour manager for In Real Life. He was on the bus with us during the Tonight Belongs to You tour, American Idol. Not the one after that because we flew planes because we couldn't afford a bus. But, man, dude, I like it. Dude, I hate my teeth. Thank you, Brian, but I hate my teeth, bro. I hate them so much. It's actually one of my biggest insecurities. Aside from, I'm not gonna list them because I'm gonna expose myself. Yo, Brian, do you think I should play that song that I sent you, like a part of it, or should I wait and see if I want to just, I don't know, let it go? We'll see. Say hi, it's me, Will Bowling. What's up, Will Bowling? Will Bowling used to be my neighbor. He's a very tall man. William A. Yo, all my friends are in here. This is sick. I love your hairstyles. Actually, I cut my hair recently. So I appreciate that. Yo, dude, I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. The people in this live that are a fan of me, that have been supporting me, dude, it goes so hard. I think you should give them a snippet. Ooh, but I don't know what to. But oh man, if I put it out there, then it's like then they're gonna want it. It's almost gonna force my hand though. I feel like I need to drop. I don't know. It's a little loud. What could I? What more could I ask for? That's all you get. That's literally all you get. That's literally all you get. That's all you get. Oh, go back. Ah, okay. Go back. Yeah, I can't play too much of it. I don't want to play too much of it because like that was one line. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't give you guys. You want to hear another one? Guys, I swear, once COVID's over, it's over. Oh wait. Headphones, turn those down. Actually, headphones, turn them up. Hold up. Alright. Oops. Oh, I muted it. Oh, never mind. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna get tired of that part. But yeah. That's all you get, honestly. Listen, oh man. I wish, dude, I think I'm gonna go to LA soon. I'm not sure if I'm like 100% positive on that, but I do want to go out to LA soon and work with some people, make some stuff happen. I'm thinking about y'all a lot right now. I had to address that. Another thing I actually wanted to address, Leia, thank you for reminding me. Leia K. I think I saw your DM. I think I know which DM you're talking about at least. There's this. All right. This was during one of those nights that I was just like, oh, I was so pissed and I was so like annoyed. And this is when I was on my phone a lot. And I went to bed and I wrote down this quote that I was like, oh, I feel like people would relate to this, and like it was how I was feeling. But I realized that it came off like so like it was actually there's a friend of mine who called me out on it like right as I posted it and was like, yo, like this is mad dramatic, and I was like, yo, you're so right, like I need to take this down. The quote was social media is a daily reminder that I'm not cool enough. And I thought it, and when I wrote it down in like my notes, and I was like, oh, like, yo, I know people feel this way. But like, I think the way it came across was that like, I'm like just like crippling and, oh, like, woe is me, like, give me a shoulder to cry on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like, oh, like, it was, I was just cringing at myself the rest of the day. After my friend DM'd me, it's like, yo, like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, no. And then I deleted the app that day because I was like, oh no, like, because what I don't want is I don't want people to have the impression that, like, I don't know. I think it's important to acknowledge that those feelings exist, right? But I don't want to just be pushing that out like that's what I don't know, man. I feel like we all feel that way, and like if I was a fan of an artist and I saw them post that, and maybe I felt the same way, I don't know, maybe it would make me feel better, but I don't know. Y'all know what I'm saying. I just didn't want to leave it up. Cause I know I'm cool. That's the thing. Like I know I'm cool enough. Like I got some of the sickest people following me. I got one of the sickest fan bases in the whole world. And well, to me, number one, because I'm biased. But like, what you know what I should have said? I should have said like, I should have just elaborated maybe and been like, you know what? Sometimes being on social media makes me feel like I'm not as cool as other people, but in reality, I really am cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but that was just too wordy. Anyways, don't worry about me. Like, I will say another thing. I have been very hangry these last couple days because I'm still on this Daniel fast. We've got 3 days left. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I've got 3 days left of this thing. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, like pause, but like that's all I've been eating the last 3 weeks, and it's been torturous. So that's probably contributed to like a decent amount of the mood, you know? Yeah. And I've been trying to keep up. I know, like, I think I missed some people's cameos because I was just, like, in my own head, like, oh my gosh, get over it, Connor. But, yeah. Did you drink water? I've been drinking water, yeah. I'm drinking a lot of water, actually. It's all I can drink, so. It's not even a diet, though. Like, that's not even what it's for. Like, I need to eat, like, beef. Like, I need beef. Like, straight up, man. I need burgers. Like, I learned from this, I can't do this. Like, I can't live like this. Like, there's no way. Give it a gallon of water. Honestly, I could use a gallon of water. Um, I've been also, maybe this is a conversation I can have with y'all, but um, as far as like, label situations, how do we feel about record labels? How do y'all feel about that? Do you like when your favorite artist signs to a record label, or do you prefer on them to stay independent, and why? I would love to see some answers on that. And until that, I'm going to keep talking because it takes a little bit long to. It depends on the label. Let's say I don't know. Okay, we're saying okay-ish, they're trashy. It depends. It does depend for sure. You got to find the right label. Yes. Let's say I get creative control and I get to make the music I want, blah, 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 blah. Like, let's say I got creative control. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably aren't as educated on what goes on, like, really with a label. But, like, I mean, these days I feel like a lot of artists don't need one. I mean, what do you need a label for? You need a label for radio. You need a label for PR. You need a label for playlisting. Like these are the three things that in money and all this other stuff. Like these are the things that they tell you. But what I've come to learn is that okay, you use radio for example. Like, yeah, you could pay, like, when we were in real life, they would pay for, like, a person to take us to radio stations and all this other stuff. But, like, I feel like in the same way that there's a relationship with you and, like, Spotify or you and Apple Music to get you on playlists, there can be the same relationship with radio. I've had the privilege of being able to meet pretty much all the radio directors, and I can kind of, like, feel like I can accomplish that on my own. I feel like we can accomplish that because one, the music's good, two, fan base, rock solid. But as far as playlisting, some people may argue like, oh, you need a label to get you on these like Rap Caviar and like all these other things. The thing is, the label doesn't own Spotify. The label doesn't own Apple Music. The label doesn't own these things. And so for that to be like a reason to go to the label, like, that doesn't even make sense. Because the label's basically a middleman when you could just go straight to Spotify. Like, they can tell the label no. You know what I mean? Like, just because Republic or Columbia says, hey, play this Conor Michael Smith song, Spotify can still be like, no. I'd just rather go straight to Spotify and be like, yo, you want to play this? And they're like, yes or no. Like, that's way easier. And these days, I don't know, I see people like Russ. I see people like, Chance is still independent. Who's the person that I was thinking of? I don't know. Like, there's a really good independent example that I'm trying to think of. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm just very cautious on signing to anybody just because I feel like we can do it on our own, man. I really think we can. I have relationships with producers. I have relationships with my fans. I have relationships with, I feel like all the people that I would need to have relationships with. Now, do I need some sort of machine around me? Yes. Am I a billionaire? No. Am I a millionaire? No. I don't know, man. So it's not like I can hire a bunch of people. So I don't know. I don't know what it looks like, man, but just know that I want to do this on my own. I do. I would love to work with people, but I don't know if yo, what's up, Zach? I don't know if it's absolutely necessary. One of the things I will say is like the PR. They're really good at making an artist look like they're the biggest thing in the world. But a lot of things that I see with labels too is they'll buy plays, they'll buy streams, they'll buy YouTube views and all this other. I see it with so many artists, and the reason I can tell is because you look at their what's it called, the ratio. You look at the engagement, as they like to say. Like they have like 1 million views and they have like 3,000 likes. So I'm just like, where does that add up? Now, I'm gonna flex a little bit. I dropped Lucky You. What we did with that is we ran Google Ads on it. And so if anyone tries to tell you, oh, like do it completely organic, blah blah blah, like that's BS. You don't want to do that. That's like playing Call of Duty and not using your kill streaks because you just want to get like the kills. It's like, nah, like get the kills, get the nuclear, like, you know what I'm saying? So I hope some of y'all got that. But where was I? I was talking about I forgot, man. But plays, like buying like my what we did was you pay for it to be placed on YouTube recommended. And so when people are watching, they have like suggested Conor Michael Smith Lucky You freestyle. And that is what gave me the brand new group of people that were watching that video, right? So what we did was we targeted like Atlanta and Chicago and certain cities and even London and different places that we wanted the video to pop up. And that's how you get a different audience. That's how you expand. What these labels do is they don't do that. They take something and they make it look like it's huge, and then they just like push it to the side and it's gone. Like, and I can't tell you how many terrible stories I've heard about artists who like just can't make what they want to make. And like in the deal they say like, oh yeah, creative control, but when it comes around to dropping music and they're like, oh, I want to drop this like right now, they're like, oh no, like that's cool, but like let's put this on your project. And then it's like at that point your creative control is like compromised. Another thing, touring. So a lot of stuff you'll hear in the music industry is that, you know, artists make the most on their tours, which is true for some artists because they have a label. Now, usually tours are the only means of revenue that the artist has 100% of themselves. And so a lot of like when I wasn't in real life, we don't own any of our music, and so all that was going to Hollywood, all that was going to the label. And we were under the impression that we would go on tour and make money, but unfortunately there was some other stuff that happened with that I'm not going to get into. But typically artists get most of their money on tour, right? It's because they're signed to a label. But what I realize is that who has the most money in the music business? It's always been the record labels, not the artists. I mean, some of the artists, but record labels have all this money, these millions of dollars they can just throw out. Record labels don't tour, so how are they getting all this money? It must be the music, you know? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that is like a no question for me, is to own my masters and to own all of my all my masters. Oh, by the way, it has nothing to do with Hollywood was so great. Hollywood was great to us. Don't trash them. But there is some other BS. It has nothing to do with it. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, dude. Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's important to me to do this as organic as I can. Do I want help? Of course, everyone wants help. Like I would love $1 million right now, but I don't want to owe that back. I don't want a fat advance, get all this money that I have to pay back. Like I'd rather just work with y'all. I'd rather just give y'all what y'all want. Focus on the bucket right now instead of trying to boil a lake. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not worth it to me. To go down that road. And that stress and feeling like you gotta please this person and this person that doesn't really know you. I have a line. It says so you get, I forget. It says you get when these people try to crash in. when these people try to crash and claiming they got your back when they never knew you back then. I don't know. Kind of proud of myself for that one. But, dude, it's just so stressful right now, like with COVID and all that. Like, as an artist, I can't help but be like, oh my gosh, like, why isn't stuff taking off, you know? But, like, we're in a pandemic and, like, it's hard to drop music, but I don't know. I'm trying to do everything I can, to be honest. And honestly, guys, some record labels are great. Like, there's this guy, I forget his name, but he works at Interscope. And there's also Ron Perry at Columbia, who's fantastic. Discovered Lil Nas X and is like, I don't know, I've heard great things about the guy. But the guy I'm talking about at Interscope, he's done like The Baby, Billie Eilish, some other people, but pretty solid stuff. But I want to own my music. I want to own my catalog so that my family can collect all those checks when I'm gone, you know? And while this is happening, I want to be honest with y'all. Like, I want to, like, so many people have so many questions about the music business and how it works and all this stuff. And like, I just, as I'm going along, I feel obligated to like share this information for anybody who wants to know, or if you're an aspiring artist or whatever you want to do. I mean, but to anybody, like, it's like, oh, it's a tough process because there's so many people that I've met, dude. I literally had like the weirdest phone call the other day. So, oh my gosh, some dude, he was basically saying that like I needed to sign a deal and like all this other stuff. And you know, like when people hear my music and like my name gets brought up, like, to y'all's credit and to my credit and to God's credit, like, we've built something pretty cool here, and you know, people want to be a part of it. And right now I'm kind of in a process of like, you know, there's certain things coming my way, certain offers or like whatever it is, and I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, it's just none of it sits right. It just doesn't feel right. And I know I'm just gonna wait. You know, I got food on my plate, like, thank God. But I don't want to compromise this. I think this is really special. So yeah, marketing side of the music industry, we could use somebody like you, honestly. Does he have a girlfriend? I do not have a girlfriend, dude. Fuck. Actually, oh my gosh. I cannot stress enough. I am not. No, literally never. I won't say never, but I realize I gotta focus on me until the one comes in and I'm just like, I need to go ring shopping. Until then, I'm cool, man. Never, dude. I'm not here to be dating around. I got a job to do. I've got a mission. Like, in all seriousness, man. Like, people don't understand, dude. Like, I've worked so hard and I've dedicated my whole life to this, and like, nothing comes before this right now. My ultimate goal in life is to have a family. And I know that I cannot do that until I do this. This will set me up. This whether it's you know, the actual journey of it, just teaching me things as I go along, or from the meet and greets, from the way that I display myself, from all this other stuff, it's shaped me as a man so much. And like, I've changed so much from the time I started doing this, and it's because like now I have like a standard for myself because of y'all, because I've got people like watching, And sometimes there's a little bit of pressure. Like I'm like, oh, geez, I can't do anything bad ever again. But it's like that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, as long as y'all aren't wilding and y'all let me be human, I think that's a positive thing because it sets a certain standard for how I'm going to live myself. I made my name Conor Michael Smith. People in my life just call me Conor. But when I'm on stage, I am fully me. And so who do I want that person to represent? You know what I'm saying? Like I have a lot to work on. I have a lot to grow with, and that's not just like personal and whatever. I'm a 21-year-old man, and I've got to be a better musician. I want to be a better producer. I want to be a better friend, brother, son, like all this different stuff. And I will not allow myself to get distracted, especially if there's somebody who, now we're talking about like a girl. If a girl comes along, I'm not going to let it happen for me and also for her. Because, like, there's no way in this point in my life that I can prioritize anybody else. Not in, like, in a relationship. Like, I can't do a relationship. Absolutely not. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. As far as prioritizing other people, that's something I work on every day as far as, like, thinking about others and whatnot. But, yeah, man, I really advise any of you guys or girls to, really, if you've got something that you want to do, don't allow yourself to distract yourself with a person. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Thank you. All right. Sorry, y'all. I know I didn't know what this was gonna turn into. Now we're giving relationship advice. Dude. First of all, y'all with these astrology things. First of all, you're wrong. Second of all, I'm good on that. Married to the money. Not even the money though. I'm just married to my vision. I have a vision, and you know, not like the corny way that entrepreneurs say, like, oh, like I fuck with your vision. Like not like that. Like there is a visual picture of, well, a visual picture, duh. But like there's a picture of what I want my life to be like, and I've given it a lot of space, right? I don't want to conform myself to my life has to be this way, because every left and right turn I make, it rearranges and something new happens. So a part of it is like just observing like the journey along the way. But I have things that are priority to me ultimately. Like, yeah, being an artist, being a whatever, that's cool. That's cool and all. I want to do what a man is put on this earth to do, is to marry a girl, have family, like, at least what this man is supposed to do. That's what I feel like I'm supposed to do. I didn't speak for everybody else, but that's what I feel like I'm supposed to do, man. And that's the ultimate goal, is to raise a child well, you know? And I can't do that if I'm not on my stuff, you know? You're young, no need to settle down. No, I'm not settling down. No. Even like, I don't even want to entertain that shit. Like, I swear, man, like, oh, man. I don't even want to entertain it, because, like, I don't know. I can't. Do you have advice for how to feel passionate about violin again after all this COVID stuff? All right, first of all, I've had so much ups and downs with my relationship with the violin. You just got to play what you want to play. Find something you like to do with it, and don't feel like you have to be great at it. Like, I found so much joy in just playing and like doing harmonies on like on this computer. Like I'll play y'all the Gray thing again. Like I just like track by track, and I just have so much fun doing it. And it was like, don't put pressure on yourself to do something good. If you really like to do it, you should just do it. Simple as that. Don't feel like everything has to be a masterpiece. Nosebleeds. Yo, high key. Going to bed. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye, rap BTS princess. Love you. Are you into One Direction? I was when I was in a boy band, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't listened to any One Direction. But my sister does, and when Night Changes comes on, your boy snaps. For sure. Life isn't always perfect. Damn right, Jonathan. Damn right. Torn 2021. Man, you tell me. Because I'm ready. They're ready. I have a set right now for you. Like, I have a fire 30-minute set. I don't know if I can do my own tour yet. Maybe I could. But whoever I'm opening for, it's going to be a problem for them. They're going to have to step their game up. Lies having a hard time getting back in the studio. He was so motivated, but just lost his ambition. He loves making music, just feels inconsistent. Dude, this is exactly why I force myself to just record. Like, first of all, any artist, anyone who's trying to make music, anyone who's trying to sing, any of this stuff, like, I just suggest that you get your own setup. I've got this microphone right here. Like, it doesn't cost too much, y'all. Like, I'll show y'all my first mic. Right here, it's a trophy now, but this is a Blue Yeti. This thing is like $60. I recorded sometimes on there. I recorded all this different stuff. If you love it, you'll find a way. And you know, don't be afraid. You don't have to like be so great at every. Like, I can't tell y'all how many songs I have on here that are just not good and no one is ever gonna see. Someone said Jacob's in here. What's up, Jacob? Stream YouTube and barbecue chips. But anyways, you don't need, and Jacob, if you're in here, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't you record that at your house? I'm pretty sure you recorded that at your house. And so like, it's just about having fun, man. Like don't feel like you gotta take over the world with every song. You know, sometimes you get that in you and you know when it's that time. Like, a lot of the songs that I do right now, a lot of all my stuff, like With You in Mind, came together in like 3 days. That came together in 3 days. That's like a miracle for me. You know, something that I love and I'm proud of and that I really feel. That took me 3 days. Lucky You took me 6 months to write that. Just to write it. A day to record it. But like, there's something about that, just waiting for that moment to hit you, that also makes it so perfect. And the reason my stuff is so meticulously put together is because I don't force it to happen. You know, sometimes you need to get yourself in front of the mic, and sometimes you need to put yourself in front of something, and or whether it's like a ukulele or a piano, like any of that, like, and just vibe out. Like, it doesn't have to be serious. A song like could literally be, and my friend Miles, y'all know Miles Wesley, he's told me this so many, he writes a song a day, he doesn't even finish the whole thing. He'll do like a verse and a hook, and if he likes it, he'll finish it, but if he doesn't, he'll scrap it and he'll move on. But he does it every day, and it's like, I can't also tell you guys how many bad songs I've written, but there was one line and it was good. There may have been one line, and I'll even tell y'all one of them. It was, anyone who ever doubted me saying they proud of me better get out of the way. That was a lyric that I had when I was like 16. I wrote that when I was 16. But guess what? Y'all know it, because years later, I was like, oh yeah, there's that one thing that I did. And that Went right into Lucky You. So sometimes you get that lightning in a bottle. Sometimes you have this crazy vision that you gotta write down and like you just pour your heart into, and you're thinking about every word and every line, and you just feel it so much. But when you hold yourself to that standard for everything you do, and I'm speaking from direct experience, you limit your creativity and you make it a job and you make it not fun, you make it not worth it. You bring insecurity into the equation, and that's not what music is about. Music is about expressing your deepest insecurities. And that's why y'all are on this live, because I've done that. Because I've been vulnerable. And so getting on something, feeling like you gotta be good, get that shit out of here. You don't want to do that. My new song, No Limits, and shouldn't be forced. It's just an expression of a feeling. Exactly. Yo, I can't tell y'all how many people, I bet so many people, I mean, I even see some of y'all in this chat, y'all think it's funny or whatever, but like, the thing is, you know about it, and you know when you hear YouTube and barbecue chips, who is that? That's Jacob Sartorius. And that's all that matters. It's like you've given him an identity, and he's found an identity through music, and so many people will try to knock that and make that seem like that's not cool. But like, that's the thing. If you know about it and you are talking about it, that's the whole goal of music. Like it's not, it shouldn't be this like, oh my gosh, like rewind that 50 times. Like, did you catch that bar? Like that he said about like the diet soda? Like, no, it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate that y'all can do that with my music. But, you know, sometimes I want to drop stuff that you don't have to think so much, man. Like, and that's what it's about. I just, like, that's actually a perfect example, Jacob's song, of just like, dude, just fucking have fun. Like, say what you want about the song, you can tell this man had fun making it, and that's what I love about it. So yeah. Love you, bro. Give us a club banger. See, I don't know if I could ever do that. I mean, I might. You never know. You only have 99 views. What happened? Hey, man, they don't love me no more. Nah, it's like 2 a.m., dude. Like, that's a lot. One other thing I will say is, like, do things that you're bad at. And I learned this from Brian, too. My friend Callow. He taught me this, which is like, you know, you are going to do something so much cooler, and you'll have such a bigger, broader arsenal when you attack the things that you're bad at, rather than just doing what you're good at your whole life. Like, if I was just to like look at LeBron James, like, everyone tells him, like, oh, dude, just dunk. Like, just drive every time. Just do this, dude, just do that. And look at the way that he's evolved his game. He can drive. Now he's a pretty great three-point shooter. And it's like, you work on the things that you're not good at. I know what I'm not good at. I know when I picked up the ukulele, I wasn't going to be good at it. I know when I started playing piano and singing, I knew I wasn't going to be good. But that's the thing. You have to keep yourself doing something that you're not good at, or you'll never be a student ever again. Like, you see so many artists who they attack the same thing. Every song is the same, every album is the same, and they keep going, and people just get tired of it. And it's like, because they run out of juice. You can hear it in their voice. They may be trying their best, but like, it's not the same. And you know, you need to try new things. People hate on Drake all the time, but like, Drake reinvents himself so much, and he attacks everything and challenges himself. That's so much of the whole, like, that's so much of the whole thing. It's like, you've got to challenge yourself with everything you do. It's not just music. In your life, if you want to be a visual designer, like, dude, I want to get a camera and start taking pictures of myself. I'm not a good photographer. Could I get better than I am now? Yeah, and that is exciting to me. do you, like, if I was to go on a walk, I got back from a walk, and I said, yo, I was just on a walk. Would any of y'all be like, yo, but are you good at walking? I'd be like, no one would ask that. It's a stupid question, because what do you do when you walk? You do it for you. You know? You're not doing it to impress somebody. And so it's the same as like, but you know, when you throw out actual activities, you're like when someone's like, or if I was to be like, oh, I just made a song. People, you know, a lot of people's first thing was, oh, is it any good? So it doesn't matter if it's any good. I made a song because I was feeling like making a song. And so, like, I don't know. I think a lot of us, especially with social media and just this perception of the way that we view everything, is like, we've got to just have a lot more fun, man. I see some great people on Instagram. I see some fantastic rappers, amazing singers, like amazing violinists. Everyone's better than me. If I go on social media, everyone's better than me. What I don't see too much is people having fun doing it. There's the occasional one. I think Dominic Fike has fun. I think there's a lot of people that have fun with their music, and when it becomes this competition in this rat race, you suck the life out of it. That's with anything, man. With literally anything. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy is when I started singing, I wasn't writing a lot of raps, man. Like, most of the time, if I wrote a rap, it meant I was going to put it out and use it. And I took comfort because I saw a J. Cole interview where he said the same thing. And that's the way that I've always done it. Like, I never write a rap, and if I have written a rap, y'all have heard it. But what I had to realize was that limits so much, man. It limits you so much. If you only are waiting for lightning in a bottle, it's just not going to come, man. Yo, Sergio's in here. Sergio's a perfect example. This fool gets up and does a song every day. Pretty much every day. I've seen it. I've lived with this guy. Like, he's always making new songs, and not every song is great. Not saying that Sergio's songs aren't great, but to him, like, I'm sure there's a bunch of songs where he's like, it was all right. I'm probably not going to put it out. But guess what? He got it out of him. And also, like I said before, there's maybe a line or a lyric or a melody that you can take and you can still use. Like, you only get better. You don't have to do the craziest thing every time you sit down, man. Yo, what's up, Brian? Are you with everyone right now? I don't know. Should I guess him? I'm gonna guess him. I'm see. He's definitely gonna answer. I know he is. Come on, Serge.
Yo! Hey, come through. Hey!
What's good, bro?
What's up?
I miss y'all, man.
What's up?
I said I miss y'all, man.
I miss you too, man. Also, I know you're in a deep talk, so I'll let you talk. I'm gonna head out.
Bet. All
I
right.
just want to say what's up. What's up, everybody? Peace.
All right, y'all. All right. That was fun. Why are these weird people here? Who's weird? Who's weird here? Yo, man. Yo, we got mad more people in here. Shout out Serge. But yo, if you're in here, if you just got in here, welcome. We're having a conversation about artistry and, you know, those creative blocks or just blocks and whatever you do, man. It's tough, man. It's tough these days to get going on something. It's tough these days to get up out of bed, and it's tough these days to look back on your day and feel like, wow, I've accomplished a lot today, or I've accomplished something today. So much of that just goes out the window, man. And like, it's tough. It's happened to me. I know it's happened to y'all, and I just encourage everyone to just have fun, man. Just, just have fun. It's you don't got to be the goat. You don't have to be so crazy. Um, yeah, but yo, how many people? If there's anybody in here that's new, let me know if y'all want to hear a little shampoo. We play this, John. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Love your samples. It's not a sample. That's me. I'm playing. That's me on the violin playing that. Um, guys, I've got so much stuff, and it's like a lot of the stuff that you're gonna hear. So I'll give you guys sort of a rundown of how um just a lot of it works for me. Just so like I know I have a lot of creatives in here. A lot of you guys will, whether you're doing art, whether you're doing this, a lot of you guys come to me and you're like, oh, I've got this, I've got this, I've got that. And for me, like I said, sometimes I just do things. I record a song and it's just like, I'm just letting out. It's just like an exercise. Um, Now I have other songs that I spend months just waiting for the right words, waiting for the right timing. And when it comes together, it's this crazy masterpiece, which I there's a lot. It's a fine balance. I feel like sometimes you got to know what is what. Sometimes you're not in the right space in your life to talk about the thing that you're meant to talk about, that you want to talk about. Like sometimes not all of it is let me get all this out right now and just push through it and force it. Like with Lucky You, I didn't force it. I waited until the right amount of words hit me. Do or Die I did in a day. I wrote that whole thing in a day. But and With You in Mind, it was like the course of 3 days. But with You in Mind, I wasn't sitting there at the computer like, I can't think of anything. I was like, I'm gonna do as much as I can, and sometimes you gotta play the beat back and just look at it and start over and be like, and just fall in love with it again and just like, all right, we're back in it. And when I did that, I just kept going. Like I just kept going, and within 3 days, I had the song written. Um, Now I have this other one that I just finished that I started at the beginning of quarantine. And this is another one of those bigger ones. Um, I started writing this beginning of lockdown, like beginning. I had like maybe this much. If this is the end of the song, I had this much. Over the course of the weeks, I was like, all right, I got this now. Now I got a little bit of this. I got 2 lines here. Now I've got like, and then one of the days I just finished the whole thing. I was like, oh, I had the ending now, but then I had to fill in the middle, and then I had to fill in this part, and so it's like it comes in pieces sometimes. So don't stress out. Just keep making stuff. Keep making stuff. And I don't think I would have finished writing that one if I wasn't this week recording every day and just like having fun, you know? Um, I don't know what y'all are talking about with these are there new people in here? Oh my gosh. That's funny. I got 5 minutes remaining for Instagram today. So that means I'm almost done on here. But um final thing, one, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. But Caroline, you have news, let me know. I'm trying not to read the comments. I don't even want to. I don't even want to know, man. Probably saying some fucked up shit. But yeah, I just want to check in with y'all. I love you all so much, and like I know it's hard these days. Like trust me, like there's a lot of days where dude, you just don't want to get up. You don't want to do nothing. But like I encourage y'all to do something you're bad at. And that's really it. And and also like it doesn't have to be something crazy. You know, just like make a baby step. You know, like that. That's what you can really do during these days. And like don't worry about looking cool. Don't be on the internet all the time. I encourage y'all to get off this shit because this is poisonous. Um, and yeah, I'm working hard. I'm working hard for y'all as always. I'm always thinking of y'all. And there's a reason I just downloaded the app just to go live to talk to y'all. So, um, yeah, that's all I really got to say. Yeah. All right. Peace, y'all. Love y'all.